Discovering a business idea rarely begins with inspiration. It begins with a way of seeing the world. A mindset that doesn't rush, doesn't force creativity, and doesn't chase excitement, but quietly observes what others accept as normal. The right mindset for discovering a business idea is not about thinking harder. It's about seeing more clearly. When the mind is constantly pulled toward urgency, money, or validation, perception becomes narrow. Everything is filtered through pressure. And under pressure, insight disappears. Ideas don't emerge in noise. They emerge in attention. A business idea often starts with friction. Friction is anything that feels heavier than it should. A process that wastes time. A service that creates confusion. A task that requires too many steps for a simple outcome. These moments usually pass unnoticed because adaptation feels easier than reflection. The right mindset pauses instead of adapting immediately. It doesn't complain. It doesn't judge. It observes. It asks quiet questions. Why does this exist this way? Who struggles with this repeatedly? What would change if this were simpler, clearer, or more human? These questions are not dramatic, but they are powerful. They slowly sharpen perception. Ideas don't come from imagination alone. They grow from contact with reality. The closer you are to real systems, work environments, administration, logistics, communication, routines, the more opportunity you begin to notice. Distance creates abstraction. Proximity creates insight. When you live inside a problem long enough, understanding deepens naturally. Letting go of the need to be original is another important shift. The pressure to invent something completely new often blocks good ideas. Markets don't reward originality for its own sake. They reward usefulness. Many strong businesses are not inventions. They are improvements. Familiar things made simpler, clearer, or more reliable. The right mindset understands that elegance is quiet. A good solution doesn't announce itself. It simply reduces effort. It removes confusion. It feels lighter. Ideas built on relief tend to last longer than ideas built on excitement. Curiosity plays a central role here, but not curiosity for trends. It's curiosity for patterns. Why do people tolerate inefficiency? Why do certain systems survive despite being frustrating? Why do people keep paying for solutions they complain about? Asking these questions consistently changes how you see everyday life. Patience is essential. Ideas rarely appear when the mind is anxious. Urgency narrows thinking. It pushes toward copying others, chasing trends, or forcing monetization before understanding the problem fully. A calm mind allows ideas to mature instead of collapsing under pressure. This doesn't mean waiting passively. It means staying engaged without rushing to conclusions, observing without needing immediate answers, allowing questions to stay open. Some ideas take time because they require depth, not speed. Separating identity from ideas is also critical. An idea is not a reflection of intelligence or worth. It's a hypothesis. Treating ideas lightly allows them to evolve. The moment an idea becomes emotionally protected, learning slows. Feedback feels threatening. Reality feels uncomfortable. Strong ideas survive contact with reality. Weak ones don't. The right mindset welcomes this process instead of resisting it. It tests gently. It listens carefully. It adjusts without drama. Exposure matters more than brainstorming. Ideas don't grow in isolation. They grow through conversations, repeated experiences, frustrations, and daily encounters with inefficiency. When life contains no friction, ideas remain abstract. When friction is present, insight follows. This is why many successful businesses come from people solving problems they personally faced for a long time. Familiarity creates clarity. Repetition reveals patterns. What once felt personal slowly reveals itself as universal. Self-awareness plays an important role as well. Not every idea fits every person. Some problems require patience. Others require negotiation, emotional resilience, or technical depth. The right mindset asks not only whether an idea can work, but whether it aligns with the kind of effort you can sustain. Discipline supports discovery. Ideas don't arrive in a single moment. They form through repeated attention, noticing, writing things down, revisiting observations, letting understanding compound slowly. Consistency sharpens perception over time. Timing also matters. An idea can be good and still fail if the moment isn't right. The right mindset evaluates timing honestly, without emotional attachment. Are people ready for this? Is adoption realistic? Does the environment support this solution? Long-term thinking protects against trend chasing. Trends feel urgent, but they fade quickly. Enduring ideas solve recurring problems. They remain useful even when attention shifts elsewhere. Fear will appear. Fear of starting imperfectly. Fear of being judged. Fear of wasting time. The right mindset doesn't wait for fear to disappear. It learns to move calmly alongside it. Action clarifies what thinking alone cannot. In the end, discovering a business idea is less about brilliance and more about character. The character to observe instead of escape, to question instead of assume, to refine instead of rush, to stay grounded in reality rather than fantasy. If this way of thinking resonates with you, this channel explores mindset, discipline, emotional intelligence, and long-term thinking in calm, honest ways, without selling illusions. If you want to learn how to build ideas that grow from clarity rather than pressure, consider subscribing to Motifini now. Not to chase opportunity, but to become someone who naturally sees it.